Viewers, my name is Austin Interviews, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be turning myself into Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Alright, let's just get straight into the video. Now, before I start, I just want to shout out to my mom really quickly. And because I was editing my video, which is the Sally and Jack video that I just uploaded today, make sure to go watch it. A little icon right here, you can just click on that, and it'll take you right to the video. And I just wanted to shout her out just because she literally cleaned my entire desk while I was editing. This desk was a mess from that video, and
you're disgusting. I'm gonna kill you. Give me $200.
I had left it like that, and she literally cleaned up the entire thing, and it looks so good. Not only that, she gave me, you know my trays, you know every video I use trays to like put my products on? She gave me one that I could like put my everything in. Like, what an actual queen. Alright, enough about my mom. Your mom.
Your mom! Hold him down.
Alright, let's just get straight into it.
Yeah, get into it!
Alright, so we're actually gonna start off our look with some gel, because I'm literally just gonna slick back my entire hair so that it looks like I have no hair. So instead of using a ball cap, this will actually like make it look really, really good. So as I put this on, let's talk a little bit about Five Nights at Freddy's. Whoa, my hair looks crazy. Five Nights at Freddy's literally scarred me as a kid, because that was the game in my generation. Like every sleepover, every night, every time I'd hang out with any of my friends, Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's, like, because all we'd watch is like PewDiePie and Joey Graceffa and all these people playing Five Nights at Freddy's. So we're like, of course we want to play. So they came out, so we play on our like thick ass Macs.
It's big, huh? You bitches could never at all.
But then they created the mobile version, which real on our really big iPads. Oh, that really is when it all started. So basically, we do these things, and oh my god, I'm scarred. In fact, I'm scarred so much that my brain is like, Austin, like, you gotta do a look from this, because like, I'm not joking, like, it's a problem. That's how badly it scarred me. I'm just gonna glue down the rest of my hair because clearly it's not gluing down so well, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. After 4 things of gels and 7 bottles of hairspray, I finally got my hair all glued down.
Here, try it. How do you like it?
I don't know. It feels kind of weird.
Bitch, I look like Shark Boy. I am literally giving Shark Boy realness right now. Alright, so now that all of that happened, let's actually start the tutorial. So first things first, we're gonna actually do what we do in every single video. And like I said in the last video, I always glue down my eyebrows, and I know you guys are sick of seeing it. You're like, Austin, we get it, you can glue your eyebrows down. Like, we get it. Alright, so I'm gonna glue down my eyebrows, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I just went ahead and glued this down. My eyebrows, have a look. These are the best I've ever glued down my eyebrows. And I know why. It's because I have a brand new glue stick. So when you get a new glue stick, it's like just smooth, and it like goes on so like slippery. Alright, so let's just go ahead and sketch out the look. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our little face paint palette that is in our video. Please sponsor me. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab this little Morphe brush. It's a very, very thin like point brush. And I'm just gonna go into this white color. Alright, so taking that brush, I'm just going to draw a little circle from under my eye. Like that, that's absolutely perfect. Now, taking more of that white, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my schnozzle, my nose.
It is weird, and you look weird, okay?
Now I'm drawing 2 little lines out here, basically giving myself a little mustache. Ho 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 ho. Alright, and now I'm going to draw a line right under that. Now going from the top part of my lip, I'm just going to connect that to the end in a V shape. I look like a bunny! I look like a bunny! Now I'm going to draw a little circle right here. Alright, so now I'm going to take this top line into a box. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw some upward like lines going up, and then bring those in to make the box. The characters from Five Nights at Freddy's are animatronics, meaning that they're basically just robots with like costumes on. So in order to give myself that look, sketching it out is going to help me so much, because I want to make sure that all my parts, my machine parts, are even. So you're also probably wondering, Austin, why aren't you doing Freddy? Like, it's literally like Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, guess what? Sorry, Freddy, don't haunt me in my sleep, but Freddy, you're boring as crap. Like, sorry about it, I don't make the rules here, but Foxy was just my favorite character. It always scared me the most, so it scarred me to make it my favorite. Alright, so your face should look like this. You can just go ahead and pause the video if you want to follow my steps. Alright, so now that you've gotten to this point, now what we're going to do is we're going to extend this out a little bit farther, and taking the end of this, we're going to drag it upwards. And I made my eyes a little thick, so we're going to go through it a little bit, which is completely fine. Like that. Now, going in from, now following my iconic brow bone, we're going to go up to the brow that is so perfectly covered and trace upwards like this. Alright, now I'm going to go around the mouth like I just did. And I'm going to go under the jawline and go around my little apple. That's a good indicator if you have one. Do that, and then go around it one more time. Now I'm taking this extremely thin brush, and I'm going to go into that white, and I'm going to literally make, and I'm going to make the crack in his skull slash face. You're gonna grab this little Morphe 224 brush. This is just like a concealer brush, and we're gonna dip into this orange shade. And what we're gonna do, and with this orange shade, we're gonna go around the top scar. So basically, the premise of the game, if you don't know, and if you haven't played, if you're a boomer, the premise of the game is to not get scared. So basically, you're put into this, like, Chuck E. Cheese-esque birthday party, like, fun time place. And you're the security guard, right? So you're put into this office. Basically, you have a security screen, and you're clicking on different screens for cameras. And later on, you're trying to survive each day and each hour of the night. Later on, every hour, the animatronics come to life and start moving. So, your goal is to survive the night, but the only way you can do that is if you conserve your energy, which means basically you have energy to turn on the lights, which means that you could see the animatronics outside your door, or, oh my god, the train outside scared the shit out of me. I thought it was Freddy coming for me. You could use your energy to like control the lights and or close the doors if an animatronic is outside of your door, which was, that part was terrifying because if you're not quick enough, the lights start tinkering and you know you're dead. So, I think I've beaten it a couple of times, but I've lost the game way more, and that was freaking terrifying. If you guys didn't realize, this part is gonna be the jaw of our face. So, I'm going to go in the middle of this, like, square, and I'm going to drag downwards. Now, I'm going to connect that line with the outer line that we drew earlier on when we were sketching. Alright, now I'm going to grab this little brush, and I'm going to dip into the black. Now we have to be very careful when we're applying the black because just like in the last video, when we made a mistake with the black, it was very hard to cover up. So let's be very careful with our placement and let's just go ahead and do it. So first I'm going to start with the borders so I can get kind of an idea where I want to put it. Alright, so since we're doing a little like gaming topic, sort of, what's your guys' favorite video game? So, my favorite video game, I think I said this before, it will always be Minecraft. And even though I don't really play that many video games anymore, which I am planning on doing a lot of gaming in November, my favorite game, of course, has always been Minecraft and Fortnite. I actually really do like, even though there's a whole bunch of like Fortnite memes, you know, like these. I've always enjoyed the game. I thought it was always so fun to play with friends, and especially over quarantine. But what's your guys' favorite game? Please comment down below. Like, I actually am very curious, because that will also help me pick to decide what games I should play in the month of November when I do my little Austin Games segment. And take this brush with a little bit of black on it, and I'm going to drag out and add some cracks into my face. So I'm just going to drag down here and add some cracks, and as well on the other side. And I want some of these cracks to be big, I want some of these cracks to be thin. I just want like a different variety of them. Now, taking this extremely thin brush, I'm going to do this little crack on top. So first I'm actually just going to make a line to be the base of the crack. Then I'm gonna start branching out from there with different types of triangles and squares and lines. So like, just don't be afraid to go a little crazy. Alright, so now all the base is on there, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my James Charles palette, and I'm gonna go in with this little packer brush and dip into this black. And basically I'm gonna set all the places in my face that have black so that they're powdered down. Now I'm taking this pretty big, fluffy, it's a highlighting brush, but I'm using it to set the bigger parts of the face. Alright, now I'm taking this Makeup by Ariel brush, and I'm going to dip into this bright orange shade, and I'm going to use that to set all the orange parts. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of powder, I'm gonna very lightly dust it over my entire face, really just to set everything in place. Setting in this look is going to be extremely important, just because about all the shading we're gonna have to do, you really wanna make sure that nothing is moving. I know that a normal general rule of makeup is never to put a cream on top of a powder, but in this case, I'm gonna do it because I don't care. So taking that brush we used before, I'm gonna grab some of this orange color and some of this white, and I'm going to mix that together to get a very light orange. Now, I'm going to place that orange in the place I want to highlight, so that will be around the scar up in the forehead area. Go ahead with this brush to blend it all out. Now going into the NYX Tutorials palette, I'm going to grab a little bit of this shade called Redemption, just a bright orange. Now if I'm not talking as much in this video as I am normally, it's because I really want to focus on this tutorial because I'm genuinely in love with it. And you're just going to want to place that right in the center of the cheek. Now on this very thin brush, I'm going to go back into this Redemption color, and I'm going to place that right in this orange part under my eye to really highlight it.
You're highlighting that, and then highlighting the fact that Tom, look, I'm wearing vintage 2003 Tom. Now
that you have a surrounded border of a darker color, which is exactly what you want, we're going to grab this little brown shade called Mila, and I'm going to mix that in with a little bit of this shade called Redemption, and that is just to get a very dark toned orange, because we are going to do the border of this little, like, cheekbone. I'm going to take that and I'm going to place that right in this little, like, crevice. And I'm going to use this shade to drag up across to make the shadow. Do you see how that gave the effect of a cheek? That is exactly what you want. So now I'm going to do this exact thing on the other side to make it exactly symmetrical. So now that we've given the effect of two cheekbones, we're actually going to do the same thing but with the top of our face. So in order to do that, I'm going to grab this fluffy brush and Alright, and I'm going to dip into this nice little Redemption shade like we've been dipping into. And I'm just going to place that right in my unibrow place? I don't know. Alright, now taking the same brush, I'm dipping into this little yellow shade called Villa. And I'm going to use that just to highlight just the center a little bit. Now taking this thinner brush, I'm going to dip into the shade Mila, and I'm just going to tap that out, and I'm going to place that right on the ends as if I was contouring my nose. Now taking some of that orange shade again, I'm just going to use that to blend those two colors together. Now taking this fluffy brush, I'm just going to really just blend. Now I'm going to take this fluffy brush again, and I'm going to dip into this Redemption shade, and I'm going to place that basically everywhere. Right now, taking this very thin brush, I'm going to grab it and I'm going to dip into this dark brown color. I'm using this palette a lot because it really just has everything I need. And I'm going to basically take this line that we made before, and I'm going to give myself a eyebrow bone.
Oh.
I'm super excited to start gaming in November, and I definitely want to play Five Nights at Freddy. I think that'd be so fun. Maybe a video where I'm trying to beat Five Nights at Freddy. Definitely comment down below if you want me to do that, because I will. I'd probably do it no matter what, but I would appreciate the comment. If you're excited for the next couple of looks that are coming out, make sure to like and subscribe on this video. I mean, I'm working so hard. It is currently 12:06 on a school night, so I am really pushing it for you guys. So please like this video. Now I'm gonna do some shading on the side. I'm just gonna place that yellow right like there on both sides, just so that I can get it pretty even. Right like that on each side. And then, taking some orange, I am just going to blend that shade in. So I'm just gonna press it right on the edge. Now this part gets very complicated, so I advise that you start paying attention now. See this line that we made here? You're gonna wanna place some black right on top of that. You're gonna wanna extend this line all the way out till you connect with this other black piece. Now I'm going to connect this corner piece with this top piece by doing a diagonal line like that. Alright, so now I'm gonna take this makeup wipe and I'm gonna place it on my finger, and I'm just going to clean up this line so that I can connect it with the other one. So now we're gonna draw the teeth. So in order to do this, I'm just going to pick my center point, and I'm going to draw a line straight down. Now you're gonna draw tons of triangles getting from big to small. So I'm gonna show you exactly how to do this. So see how they slowly got smaller and smaller? That's exactly what you want. And once you get that like rhythm down, it's easy to go. So I'm just gonna show you with literally not speeding up. Look, watch. I was not sped up. Like, literally, once you get that rhythm down, you can just feel that they're getting smaller and smaller. Now you're gonna fill in all those lines that aren't with the black. Now taking this very thin brush, I'm going to dip into some black, and I'm gonna do the bottom teeth. Now there's gonna be a lot more bottom teeth than there are top teeth, so you're gonna want these triangles to be pretty small. So I'm just gonna start with a center point like normal, and I'm gonna build off from there. Alright, so I just cleaned up this brush, and I'm gonna take that small brush again, and now that I've had all the teeth done, I'm gonna grab some white, and I'm gonna fill in the bottom teeth first. Some way bigger teeth under those to make it look like I have more than one row of teeth. Alright, that's most of the teeth all done. It's currently 12:46 right now, and I have school tomorrow, so I went ahead and started highlighting these teeth, and I'm gonna fix it up later, but I wanted to start the neck part a little bit. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab some white, and I'm gonna make two very, very large teeth. I am tired. So that is exactly how we want it, and now I'm just going to sketch it out with black, and then I'm gonna fill it all in. This is a lot of speed ups and this and that, but that's just how the look is, so sorry to break it to you, babes. Because I can't do any of this while I'm talking, because then I'll move my mouth. Just move on from the mouth. We've been stuck on that for a while. So, now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go back in and we're gonna fix up these black lines. So in order to do that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this little thin brush and I'm gonna dip into this black in my face paint palette. Whoa. And see how it's kind of has a gray tone from all the powder we put on there? What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna place the black right in the center of that line. I'm now gonna use the black to refill the entire eye. So as you can see, I put black around this bottom line. Now I'm just going to blend that out. You see how that looks messy? That's 100% okay. We're just gonna plop some orange around the perimeter.
Okay, calm down. I'm tired.
Alright, so now it's time for the anatonic nose. So I'm gonna first take this very skinny brush and I'm gonna dip into some white and I'm just gonna go right over this little box that we had originally made. Now I'm gonna fill my actual nose with black. And while I do this, I wanna talk a little bit about my look. So I have been doing special effects for 3 years now. Getting back into it has honestly been just so fun and amazing. Like, I really have been enjoying it. Really quickly before I continue, put a line down the center of the chew because we're gonna fill in the rest with silver. Grab a little bit of silver and just place that on the inside and outside of the black line. I just have been getting better and better, and every look until I finish should just get progressively more intricate and insane. So if you've been thinking that these couple of looks have been crazy, just you wait, because the rest of these are going to be absolutely ridiculous. Now I'm just gonna grab a little bit of black and go into this Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm gonna go into this black color. I'm just gonna set all the black parts of my nose. Now we're gonna do the eyes, which is very important. So we're gonna grab this little thin brush, and I'm gonna go into some white. Now you want this white to be piercing white. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna make, remember those circles that we made in the beginning? Yeah, you're gonna fill that in with white. And that's gonna be your eyeball. White dots, you're gonna take a little bit of white powder, this is white eyeshadow, and you're just gonna wanna set those in place so that when you put product on top of it, it doesn't move.
Move, bitch!
Alright, now that we have that, I'm gonna just take a little bit of red, and I'm just gonna pop that in the center of my waterline. Alright, so that is a face all complete. That looks super, super cool. We're gonna add a couple things, but before we do that, I just wanted to do the body. Alright, so that's the face and body. So, alright, so now it's time for the hair. So I'm gonna grab this black root spray that I got at CVS. I actually used this in the Edward Scissorhands video. And I'm just going to spray this all along my hair so my head is black. So remember when I was talking about the piece of paper and the scissors and all the things you needed? Well, now that's gonna come into play. It's 2 in the morning, that's great. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut an ear out. So first I'm just gonna go in, then I'm just gonna go around like that. That's what the ear is gonna look like. And just gonna wanna do another one of these, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other one. So it's gonna look something like that. I'm just gonna go paint these, and I'll show you what they should look like in a second. These are the ears. I mean, these are like not very well done because it's 3 AM and I really have to go to bed. But in theoretic, I'll put it up a clip on what the ears should look like. So those are what the ears should look like. Alright, so guys, that is a finished Foxy makeup tutorial all complete. I think it's turned out absolutely amazing. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and follow me on all my other social media platforms, which is just all Austin_interviews. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!